Downstairs in the Invisible Wind Factory in the substation, ahead of Guy J's set for 303's 5th birthday. I'm with the man now. Obviously, good to see you, Guy.
Good to be here. Hello.
So you've played a few times for 303 now.
Yes.
What's been your connection and your sort of like, involvement with the club night over the years?
I played last year at the Tunnels, and it was an amazing party. I got to know the guys more, and I see they're doing it from passion, love for the music, and it's amazing.
Because you've played before for Freeze, haven't you, in the past? Is that right?
I played for Freeze,
So have you enjoyed Liverpool crowds?
Yeah, I love coming here. Yeah, people are more rough, than other cities in London and in the UK, and it's amazing energy. So good to be here.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. I've lived in Liverpool a while. I love it. I've noticed as well you've got another gig coming up in the north of England, in Leeds. Now, I understand you've never played before in Leeds, is that right?
No, I've never been to Leeds, so excited for it also, and it's with John Digweed, so it's going to be mega. How is it over there?
It's good, yes. It's not as good as Liverpool. I'll get in trouble for saying that, but it's not, no. But it's a good city. It's got a really good house music heritage and stuff, and I think that crowd for that night, Hush Hush, it's very similar to 303. Okay. That's sort of more, it's got like a really broad spectrum of ages. Because I think, is that something you notice at your gigs in the UK? You have like a longer sort of, generational. Because certainly, walking around upstairs, there's like 18, 19-year-olds right up to, mid-30s, my age group, sadly. And then people even older than me, like 10, 15 years older than me. Is that something that happens a lot at your gigs in the UK?
Not in I spoke about it yesterday with someone in the party, and it's mostly in the UK and Holland that you see this range of different ages, and it's amazing. It shows how people are open-minded and their passion for music.
I think one of the reasons is, I know this from selling tickets to Skiddle, is a lot of the people that were going out in the 90s, their kids have grown up. Yeah. So now it's like they're like, yeah, we can have a fucking party again and all stuff like that. So I think that's one of the things that's coming through. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about is your record label, Lost and Found. I mean, what plans have you got for the year in terms of releases on that?
The biggest thing, I think, besides the amazing music that's coming out, we're going to do the first Lost and Found festival. It's going to take place in Amsterdam. Amazing city to do something like that. And from there, we still do the Lost and Found parties, but this will be, it's called We Are Lost. Okay. And it will be, artists from the label and artists that are not from the label. So I'm very excited for it. Yes, and
who's playing at that?
Patrice Boumel, Henry Size, Ken, Chicola, myself, Guy Mansour, and more.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. We was having a conversation with Nick earlier on the interviews, and one of the things we were talking about how the progressive house sound classically, and the lineup here is quite a good representation of the sort of the generational points of that. So Charlie May played earlier. Nick obviously has been part of the scene for 25, 30 years. You've been around, 10, 15 years now. And then Henry maybe represents the, more sort of new school. For that sound, not only in the UK and the globe, do you think it's stronger than ever at the moment?
I think it's doing a big comeback, but like everything that we know from before, like techno, tech house, it's evolved, it's changed, it's not the same, so it's hard to say what is progressive, but I think today in a way it doesn't matter, because you can hear DJs that classify themselves as techno DJs, they're playing progressive music, Yeah. So I think it's,
Do you think melody's more important again?
Yeah, I think the people are thirsty for music again, It was, the grooves that techno, deep house, tech house provide, it's amazing, but, people need something beyond, And today, with all the equipment there is for making music, it's possible, It's much wider what you can make today. Definitely. Yeah.
And any final thoughts you want to let our viewers know about before we wrap this interview up?
Happy birthday to 303. It's amazing to be part of this night, part of this lineup, and I just saw the club. It looks beautiful, so thank you, and see you next time.
Great, good joy set. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.